And big news from the France lineup. Didier Deschamps rolls the dice. He's dropped the previously undroppable Antoine Griezmann. Eduardo Camavinga also out, with Adrien Rabiot back from suspension. And Ousmane Dembele back in the 11 after sparkling off the bench against Portugal. Misfiring up front, but rock solid at the back. 1 goal conceded, and that a retaken penalty. If they are to win tonight, France, and win these European Championships, then it could well be this defence that drives them to it. Well, these are the tense moments, the nervous moments. It's a semi-final that feels like a final. What tips the balance for you tonight, Ray?
It's going to be difficult because it's all about how the French side attack. We know defensively how good they are. They've been absolutely outstanding. And with the Spanish players, it's about the youngsters. Can they hold their nerve in such a game? There's big games and there's massive games. And you can sense in the stadium, this is a massive game.
Spain, this only appearance. Now one of the players of the tournament. Lamine Yamal will let that one run, and Spain will have the throw-in.
Just looking at the midfield battle.
Nico Williams, Fabian Ruiz has made a great run here, crossing towards the back post. Just couldn't find his target.
Well, Yamal fell over at the vital moment when the ball was delivered in. He just lost his foot.
The ball on the inside, back to Hernandez, who's been clipped by Yamal.
Poor ball there, wasn't it, from Mbappe into
Morata. Yamal will get on it, on that left foot of his, towards the back. What a chance.
What a miss.
Lamine Yamal again looking to provide the assist. 3 already in this European Championships, and this European Championships were like he had to score here.
It looks harder to miss than to score. What a ball.
Lamine Yamal again. Great run by Mbappe. Navas getting across, and Navas making the tackle.
But that's what they can do in an instant. They can change defence into attack in just one ball. Colomboani in physicality in the box.
Colomboani shoved in the back by Nacho.
Too tight.
Navas watches the eyes. Great ball in, 1-0. Colomboani strikes. He's not had much fortune when it's come to the biggest of games. Think back to the last World Cup final. The chance he had late on in extra time to win it. But a peach of a ball in, complemented by a header that finds the back of the net. And for the first time in this tournament, France score in open play, and it's maybe the much maligned Colomboani. Here comes France again, slipped by Navas, then went in to try and redeem himself. And I think he's going to get booked here.
I'll tell you what, they were lucky there, because if Rabiot could have just played it with his left.
France are rolling now. Mbappe driving back on the inside, it opens up for Mbappe. It almost fell for Colomboani, and then back in by Dembele, and anywhere will do for the moment from Nacho.
Well, it wasn't the greatest of strikes, was it, from Mbappe, but as soon as he picks up, he wants to come into his favourite.
Where Spain wanted on the half-turn for the likes of Olmo. Yamal, lovely little check, and looking for the top corner! Lamine Yamal has lit up these European Championships. That is absolutely immaculate.
That is world class, that's what that is. Absolutely phenomenal. Look at the reaction of the Spanish fans in the stadium.
Not for now, ball retrieved by Olmo. Fabian Ruiz. That one too deep for any red shirt in there.
I think of the previous...
Now Navas. Morata looking to make his move, almost found him. Olmo shifts it beautifully. Dani Olmo! 2-1. What a response here from Spain. The man who may not have been starting were it not for that injury to Pedri, but it's funny how your footballing fates can fall.
But Koundé had to get something on, and he did.
Final with Pedri's early injury.
Into his own net.
Scored a goal and had the assist for Marino's winner. And a big role to play here. Was it going in? It went in off Koundé anyway. Olmo takes it though, and Spain take the lead.
What a transformation from going a goal behind for Spain.
Ousmane Dembele, another ball into almost exactly the same position. Morata leans in. Morata concedes the free kick.
Yeah, needless free kick as well. He's trying to say he used his shoulder on Koundé.
Driving on Nico Williams. Did he do it all on his own? Looks to set one up. It's under the feet of Morata, who's trying to bustle his way through. And eventually crowded out Morata.
Power, strength, and the way that he just manoeuvred the ball there, Williams.
Dembele again. And he's been upended. The referee, I don't think, was blowing the whistle, and then the advice came from the assistant, whose flag was flying. Escaped under the studs of Dembele, who then barged into the back of Cucurella. Here to try and get the ball back. And Kolomoani sides down Nacho.
And the 25th row will probably tell you he's not that bad. He just lunged, didn't he? Kolomoani there. Oh, he stepped on him. He wasn't the initial.
Right.
Thank you, Jackie. Welcome back. It will be Spain attacking the goal in the second half, behind which their fans are congregated. And they will do so. We have a 2-1 lead here at half-time. And in the end, it was all from Mike Maignan. What's more, he's picked out a ball here towards Dembele as well. Well, that was razor thin when he got back to his feet. Dembele, little nick on that one, takes it through to Simon.
Once again, you're looking in the box. How many white shirts are in there too?
Rabiot shows for him.
You can see the position that Tchouameni takes up. He's too deep, you know, because he's playing like a third centre half. So there's three of them handle the ball.
Again from Olmo again. Cucurella goes in low towards the near post, and Morata beats the ground in frustration. Saliba gets there ahead of him.
Yeah, he defended well. Saliba picked up a very...
Kante being hunted down though, and Spain hunting in packs. And they've got it back with Rodri.
Great desire and determination there.
Take feather-like touch from Dembele. Back in it goes again, but into the waiting gloves of Simo.
Really poor cross though, was it, from Dembele after a wonderful touch.
Wondering when the call will come. Corner in, the header. Oh, it was straight at Simo. Go down as a chance for Tchouameni.
I think he's come off.
Pace on the France left. Mbappe, unable to catch out Simon at his near post.
Man, that's the first thing we've seen from Mbappe in quite a while, isn't it?
He needed.
I think Dembele was just at full stretch there, because the opportunity was there to play it to Mbappe. And on that occasion, that was certainly Spain overplaying in this left-hand side between Laporte.
Draws 3 red jerseys to him, space further wide. Mbappe looking to set up Hernandez, drives it in low where Kante was looking to get on the end of it.
Just that final delivery from either side, Des, hasn't been quite good enough, has it? We've seen it.
Here comes the corner, whipped in. Oh, Upamecano. Fantastic delivery. Not complimented by the header that came afterwards. Down the middle towards Mbappe. Support arriving now. Hernandez driving to the end line. Or at least hoping to and provide from there. Just ran out of pitch. Hernandez, heavy touch.
I'm not sure it was a really great ball from Mbappe. Backheeled it into his path there after a great touch here. Well, it's played over the top, brings it down really well. Little flick away from Vivian. And then it just...
Back on the inside. Spain with lots of bodies around here, and Dembele, I think, saw that the ball was gone. He wasn't going to get to it. And then went to ground feeling and hoping maybe the free kick would come.
I like to see the challenge from Cucurella there. Just to...
Dembele shows it to Cucurella, took it away, then lost his footing.
Oh, he's frustrated there, isn't he, Dembele, because his foot went from under him. He certainly caught Morata. Just watch here as he comes in the field, just there. Slips, and then his whole body weight took.
Morata felt the contact from Upamecano, then dropped his shoulder into the French centre half.
Yeah.
Had enough.
Yeah, very clever there, wasn't it, from Morata? Yeah.
One or both will be involved. Dembele again. And that's going to run for another corner.
Yeah, well,
and he makes something happen here, floats it towards the back, and Dembele, who got the touch on it, but no one there to profit. It will fall for Camavinga. And the chance falls then in turn to Theo Hernandez, who's blazed it off target.
Don't know why, it's a good opportunity as well. He's under no real pressure. He's what. And just the ball rather than trying to cut inside.
Elegant from Ruiz, on by Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Spain look to put it to bed. They'll have themselves. Oh, not much time remaining. Theo Hernandez. Oh, Yamal tried to pull him back, and then he went straight into Laporte. Or Laporte went straight into him. Wow, yellow card for. Swung in, and Griezmann will look to attack it, and he got on the end of it. He wants a corner. He's not going to get one.
I think he knows it wasn't a corner by his reaction.
To get this up the pitch quickly. There will be no time though. France bow out. In this most high-profile of European semi-finals, it is Spain's night. They began their Euro bid in Berlin in such impressive fashion, putting Croatia to the sword. They will end back in Berlin with this chance to take it all, to win the nation's 4th European crown. It's 6 games played and 6 games won, and now just one final push needed. The form side from the outset, now that chance to finish the job.
Yeah, congratulations to Spain. Thoroughly deserved the victory tonight. They were the better team throughout the 90 minutes.